No, Kevin said she did.
Kevin knew what he was talking about.
And Christmas is when the wind comes right behind the bay.
Wait, tornado.
What's the synchronization? What are we supposed to do here?
Not quite sure.
I'm not
Possibly clap.
Okay, that really worked well. What were we supposed to do?
Sing along. But we don't know what's up.
So, I guess by now everybody knows Kyle is leaving to take a position at NYU. He's actually going to Tulsa. Now, look, here's the thing. It was like a year ago, almost exactly a year ago. Kyle and I are driving into Georgia. Hot day, tops down. We're going into Georgetown to go to the cowboy store.
The only cowboy store.
The only cowboy store. To get some things for Pat Belgowan to go off to. And through the entire ride, Kyle is like trying to get his binder out. For those of you who don't know, Kyle's from Texas. So he knows Oklahoma. Anyway, he's just astounded that Pat is going to Oklahoma. And, you know, it's a strange world, guys.
It is.
So, actually, I just realized.
Could it be you just found the belt?
No. Just everybody hold on 1 minute. Just talk amongst yourselves.
No, she was so embarrassing. Hey, William.
All right. Anyway, so what was that? So I was so we got these cowboy gifts from Pat. And if you go to the Vox YouTube film of that event, when Kyle gave Pat his gifts, it included a lot of stupid things. But one of the things included were boots. I mean, really expensive boots. So this is like Belgowan's revenge, because Pat has already told me, so I might as well tell you now. So these are boots that Kyle received from his parents?
Yes.
And he re-gifted.
Because they felt like I didn't have any proper footwear.
And Kyle actually re-gifted them that day to Belgowan. We barely knew. I mean, think about it. So Pat is now re-gifting those boots. Now, Pat was supposed to send me a picture of the boots on your new desk in Tulsa. But for those of you who know Pat, I understand that no picture ever came. But Pat did send a little thing. I mean, this is part of Pat's revenge, so he asked me to read this. Which I will. I mean, for those of you who didn't know Pat Belgowan, he's a very creative guy. He used to be my staff scientist. He's now has a named chair down in Tulsa. What's the name of that chair? All right, so this is what Pat sent in honor of Kyle's going away. Limerick. There once was a postdoc named Kyle, whose studies did Alex beguile. He wrote commentaries. He's off to the prairies to live in scientific exile. So, one thing we always do for when the postdocs are leaving, there's money that's collected, which everybody contributed to. So Actually, what happened this time is that Steve took all the money. God knows what he did with it. Steve, why don't you take it away? I'll be surprised.
All right. Well, when I first heard that Kyle was going to go to Oklahoma, I thought to myself, there's nothing there. It's just a bunch of farmers. That was when I realized that Kyle must be changing professions and he's going to become a farmer. So I got together with Alex, we talked about it a little bit, and we came up with some gifts to send you off into your new profession, being a farmer. So first a couple of instructional videos. So Oklahoma, yeah. I didn't know, beforehand there was so much dancing and singing being a farmer, but apparently, yeah, there is. And Twister. This one's actually a safety video. You have to learn how to run away from the tornado.
Share it with you.
I've spent 6 months trying to keep Faith from watching this. And on his farm, Kyle had some chickens and goats. So yeah, I had to get these books. These were great. ABC of Poultry Raising. I personally found it excruciatingly thorough. And the Goat Handbook. All the information you need to raise happy, healthy goats. Yeah? How does one tell if your goat is happy? Now, our funds at the NIH are a little limited. We could not buy him a real tractor, but we were able to find this little one to help you get started, plowing the fields and growing the crops. Yeah, absolutely. Now, for crops, we got you started a little bit here. We've got you some corn seed and cabbage, peas, and radishes. So you've got a good base there. Now, no farmer is complete without some kind of straw hat. So now when harvest time comes, don't call us because we know nothing about it.
With the hat?
And with that,
I can.
good luck.
That's the best spent $600 I've ever had. That's a hell of a good job.
I'll have something to eat.
You're not supposed to eat the seed corn.
They would look great with the hat now.
I've got a hat on.
Good. I might wear this hat. This is a nice hat.
All right, so this is the part where I usually start to cry.
He's not going to do that.
It's a bittersweet kind of occasion. People here have heard me, say this, if they've been here before. For those of you who haven't, to the postdocs, it's a lesson I learned a long time ago, that to have a successful career in science, the key to that success is to have really great postdocs. And Kyle has certainly been average. Very dangerous to search for words. Sometimes you win. Sometimes you win. So we have a few other things.